So Murphy Brown came back last night, and this is yet another show from my childhood that should come back. Only this one, it's an interesting story as to how I found out about Murphy Brown. And I'm gonna tell it right now. So I remember being laid up in the hospital, you know, too much pain to sleep, waiting for the medicine to work, to kick in. I would just be going through the channels. I would land on Nick at Night. This was back when they had like Happy Days and Brady Bunch and Murphy Brown. And for some reason, I didn't feel like Happy Days. For some reason, I hated the Brady Bunch back then, which is weird because I love the Brady Bunch. Then Murphy Brown. I would just watch that just all night for a number of reasons. Well, I just told you, and also I'll be not wanting to go to sleep at a hospital because I wake up and they be trying to draw blood, and I don't do needles. Anyway, so yeah, that's how I got into Murphy Brown, through Nick at Night. I remember when they brought it back some years ago. I watched it then for a little bit because I never fully got what they were talking about because I was very young back then. And once I started to get what they were talking about, Nick at Night stopped showing it. So, and then coincidentally, I've been in the hospital all week. I just got home. I got home hours before Murphy Brown came back. Like, I got to the hospital late. Like, a few more hours, I would have been watching Murphy Brown in a hospital bed again all these years later. Would have been full circle. So that's interesting. So, a lot happened this episode. Um, I marked out when I saw Time Daily. I did not expect to do that, but I guess I'm glad I did. I guess it's been a while since I've seen it or something. I caught myself by surprise, not marked out. My favorite character was and still is Miles, the smart ass guy, nerd guy with the glasses. He's still the funniest character on the show. Like the story they gave him, it makes sense. Oh yeah, okay, I'm checking my notes. So, as we probably all expected, Donald Trump is in fact the new Dan Quayle. And yeah, we know it's gonna happen. And she just goes in on Trump, man. Like, very, very good jokes. I'll get to them later. Well, right now, I wrote my notes in order. Okay. So, Hillary Clinton guest stars as herself, basically Hillary, but with one L. And she was funny. She had the Trump burn of all Trump burns. Everything was perfect, man. I'm never going to say the joke. Just watch the show. It was perfect. I've heard so many Trump jokes, but that one, that's like the top one. And I expect for them to do an Aretha Franklin tribute. That was cool. Nice moment. I don't remember. There's somebody from the cast. There's somebody else from the cast also, like, rest in peace. Like, they did another tribute. I think that one went over my head. Like, there's some stuff I missed because, as I said, I was young back then, so I didn't know for the most part what they were talking about. But I feel like it was another tribute. And there was a real slick Dan Quayle reference. I was like, are they gonna make another Dan Quayle joke? Or keep doing that? Or, the people remember Dan Quayle? And it was real slick. I liked it, man. Like, I almost missed it. And I would have been fine with that. Had not, like, literally the next scene, a few scenes later, Murphy Brown and Donald Trump go at it on Twitter. Because he says stuff and Trump tweets the show that they're on, whatever. And they're going at it, and See, once again, she makes a damn cold joke this time. I said, I got it. You know, I was pissed. Like, that was good. Like, real good. Oh, speaking of sides and jokes, there's a Roseanne joke in there. A side Roseanne. And it's almost slick, but it's a good side, good joke. And I felt like a lot of this was self-referential and kind of meta. You know, about the show itself being a revival. You know, or something from way back when that people may or may not remember. They handled that great. And I looked into some of the reviews or whatever, and they're mixed or whatever. This was an awesome episode. Murphy Brown is back, man. And now I'm old enough to get what they're talking about. It's even funnier to me. So, I'm glad he's back.